Hi, hello. Um, Hi, hello everyone. Today, you'll be taking this course, Food Supply Chain Management, FSE 40103. Please make sure you are in the right class. So this is a course briefing with regards to the subject. The lecturers involved are Dr. Muhammad Hafiz bin Jamaluddin, who will cover week 1 to week 7, and Associate Professor Dr. Palsan Sanasi Abdullah, who will be covering week 8 to week 14. So this subject is for semester September 2003-2024. With regards to this subject, and although dealing with transportation and storage of goods, we are also looking into advanced supply chain program, which looks into coordination of activities across uh, the, the function, the complete function of the food supply chain management. In addition to transportation and distribution, we will also be looking into influences with regards to changes in uncertainty, um, issues of quality services and management, inventory process, issues of location, procurement, and so on. So this courses is intended to introduce you to the important concepts of supply chain management and the interrelationships between the production, distribution until it reaches consumers. So we will be looking into special attention with regards to logistic concerns of agribusiness. The outcome of this course aims to allow and share the different tools and techniques that can help improve food supply chain process. It is also aimed to introduce and also share the process flow in food according to the various standards that we have today. So we are at the end of the course. It is hoped that you will be able to identify methods to solve challenges involved in managing of the various resources required within the food supply chain. So in summary, the content of this course will cover areas of supply chain management, looking into the various matrices, the drivers and obstacles involved in the whole process. We'll be looking into detail of distribution network within the supply chain and how network are designed, how it is being used, and why it is important to ensure the management and the detailed management, and also making sure that product reaches consumers within certain time, and also ensuring that the supply and demand is maintained. So we're looking at network design, how it is being affected by various uncertain environment such as COVID, war, and so on. We'll be looking into transportation, how forecasting are made, why it is important, and how to ensure that stability of food product can be maintained. We'll be looking into issues of supply and demand, how it is affected, and why it is important for us to understand the ecosystem. We'll be looking into also inventory planning, trying to understand known demand, uncertain demand, and how it is affected, and how we can ensure that demand and supply stability is there. We'll be looking into product availability with a certain demand, sourcing contracts, supply chain, developing new product or model, and how it is being introduced into a supply chain, the coordination within the supply chain and green supply chain. This project will be assessed with various methods: test, assignment, and final exam. There will be 10% weightage for test, individual assignment 10%, a written report assignment 20%, and a case study report assignment 20%. And there is a final exam which brings weightage 40% to give a total of 100%. So overall, within this program, within this subject, we'll be looking into understanding what is a food supply chain or a food system, and how food are being produced from the farm and how it reaches the tables of consumers. We'll be looking into understanding of the processes such as production, processing, distribution, consumption, and disposal. Basically, looking the whole supply chain and also the end life of the product. So we're looking at the various approach on how food reaches consumers and how it moves from one step to another in motion, and how uncertainties or if or external effect can result in domino like interruption within the food ecosystem, and how it affects socioeconomic activities. So we'll be looking into slight detail of every step of the supply chains, which requires human or natural interaction. So because the food supply chain is a it has a domino-like movement, so it is very fragile to sudden changes, and how we'll be looking to how countries and companies manage their supply chain to reduce the effect of external interruption. So we look into this detail throughout the 14 weeks of this subject. Overall, the idea of how food is moved from the farm until it reaches consumers, the process of changing of commodity with money, and why it is important to ensure that this full cycle is maintained and not interrupted, as interruption will result in how food is produced and the ability of consumers to buy. So we look into detail how maintaining the distribution is important to ensuring a stable socioeconomic activities, and how it is also important in ensuring the stability of countries. So we will try to understand the pull and push factors within the supply chain, and look on how why money is important to be circulated to ensure that stability of a country is also maintained. So there are several objectives of ensuring stability in food transportation or food distribution within the community.